in the bottom right starting location. We have our Protoss in the red, winning the game, the first game, excuse me, despite everything being thrown at him. He is FX Oz. In the upper left starting location, underneath this foggy map, we have our Terran, who's having a hard time against Protoss, apparently. He is GSL SuperNova. You know, I was thinking it would be funny. Let's just have somebody have the ID like black hole. It's like actually not a good ID. It's like
that's funny, yeah. That is funny. You're right.
Because, you know, some IDs just are better than others.
Yeah, that was a question.
Like, we might have the coolest IDs in the world, man.
We have cool
Let's just face it, Artosis. We're actually cool people, man.
We are cool
Like, even Tasteless and Artosis, it, like, just rolls together, you know? It's like Destiny. It's nerd Destiny. SuperNova, great idea as long as you're good.
All right. So, you know, one interesting thing is SuperNova chose this map after seeing that very good build done by Oz on the map.
Oh, you think he's saying he doesn't have a second build on this map?
Well, that, or maybe he's saying, well, maybe he'll do that build again. And he's going for a 2 barracks build and stopping any scouting. So, I mean, he's got a build that absolutely will do completely fine against what Oz did. Oz's build from before, not really going to be useful in this situation.
All right, well, we'll see what Oz has to offer here. SuperNova going for 2 racks. On this snowy day, it's probably almost as cold as it is in Seoul.
No.
No, yeah, right.
It can't snow, it's too cold.
I could be in this weather without my shirt on compared to how
the clouds all froze and fell on Seoul.
They did.
It wasn't even snow, man. It was just icy clouds that hit the ground. They shattered and they were gone. Yeah. Because they're made out of gas, guys. I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah, guys, stop complaining. Jeez.
Well, Oz has gotten 2 gas. And he's actually only mining with 1 probe out of one of them. And if you're going to do that, do 2 probes in each instead of 3 in 1. It's more efficient.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Little side tip there for you.
Thanks for the tip, Artosis.
You're welcome, Tasteless, for the tip.
Well, that's kind of funny. Neither of them seem to be outstanding on Belshire Beach. 4-4 and 2 and 3.
Well, you know, you never know what matchup that's from. You know, stats can always be construed in all sorts of ways, Tasteless.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you see that happen in politics. A lot of people talk about stuff, and it's like, well, sometimes it's useful, but you can't depend too heavily on statistics. Statistics. I've been talking for hours, guys. I'm sorry.
And now he knows that there's some sort of rush coming.
Uh-oh. Is he going to do it?
He only showed enough units that it looks kind of like a 1 barracks. But it is, in fact, a 2 barracks. And Oz, well, his warp gate is not quite done. It's over halfway. His 3rd unit on the way, and it's 2 sentries and a stalker, but he's making 2 more gates. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, but he has enough force fields, or he will in just 1 second.
Okay. He has 2 sentries.
He's got to be careful here.
This is going to be dicey. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
SuperNova.
What?
I mean,
what choice is that? He lost one of them doing nothing with it. Would have been better just force field the front than what just happened.
Oh, God, he's going to go for the pylon, and that is a sick Artosis pylon.
I hate you, Tasteless.
I think that this is... Oops. All right.
Well, that's not good.
If you have any time, Oz, let us know what you want on your tombstone, bro.
You know, his warp gate is almost done, but it looks like, he's taking so much damage here.
Yeah, it's like kind of sad, but
it's definitely sad. His probes are fighting probes, man. Here's a Rudy probes. Finally got their chance to shine in the last moments of the game. 14 workers killed. Ouch. Well, that's why you don't power your gateways with 1 pylon. Let it be a lesson to everybody.
Yeah, guys.
If he had powered that with 2, he'd still have his probes. He'd be fine. He would have held that off much quicker.
Well, you know, sometimes these players, they get so caught up with having like pylons all spread up to spot everything, then you find out that there's 9 buildings on 1 pylon.
Yeah, man, you got to be really careful about that.
I'm still giggling about that. What did I call it? Muleless. The mule dictator. Mulediculous. Yeah, that's right. All right.
Well, all right. Oz is going to go ahead and expand after losing that many probes. He's actually taken all his probes off of gas, but at this point, he has enough to put them back on gas, and he should, in fact, put them back on gas. And, you know, this is another game 3 with Oz. And,
you know, Oz, if he wins the first set, he tends to win, generally. I mean, one of the stats from before, I think it was like, what, 4 or 5 games, he had 100% till last time, so SuperNova's got his work cut out for him.
Yep. Oz unfortunately double expanding.
Oh, that is a sneaky nerd.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
But the one thing he doesn't know is that the 2 bunkers at the top of the ramp of SuperNova, they are making it look like he expanded. SuperNova did not expand. SuperNova is all inning on one base against someone that he killed 12 probes of that has double expanded.
Yep.
Try to guess how this one ends.
I'm like, you're saying it was all just a dream? It's like, no, tasteless.
Yeah. I wonder what map Oz will choose.
Yeah, because he's basically dead. I mean, I feel like I'm a scientist right now, and I'm just trying to explain that, like, no, this meteor is actually going to hit and destroy the Earth. The Earth is
this SuperNova is going to envelop Oz.
Yeah.
And now he doesn't want to lose these Marines and the medevac, but anyways, half the units are over here. In the meantime, the other half walking or. Well,
actually, they're sea walking over there.
Yeah, a lot of SCs coming as well.
The clown walk.
Oz not going to be very happy with this. Has no way to hold this off.
He should punch out GT here.
Yeah, in just a second.
He could just bludgeon Oz with this. Oz actually made the right choice, taking a big risk. He's thinking, oh, maybe SuperNova's going to go back.
He had to take a big risk. And SuperNova set up for him. The 2 bunkers on top of the ramp. You kidding me? You see that? You're like, okay, expand behind this. I guess I double expand. Sorry, Oz.
All right, guys, expect GG, and we will go on to game number 3. I thought you were going to say GG that second. All right, GG.
So another game number 3 with Oz. Let's see how this goes. What map will he choose?
Maybe...
Last time he chose... I'm trying to think. I can't think of it, though. He chose Entombed. He chose Entombed. Maybe he'll go Entombed again.
He could.
It's easy to get a third on Entombed.
Maybe he won't go with it. Maybe he'll go Untombed and pick another map. Nah.
Wow, that was...
Yeah, I did that.
It was what it was.
I did that.
Leave it at that. And
well,
it is...
Look at our baller
studio,
it's
Daybreak.
Man. Daybreak.
Not a bad choice.
No, that's a good map. It's big.
Protoss seem to like it.
Do you think Oz is going to win? I think he's going to win. But then again, SuperNova's pretty scary. In game 1, he was like hanging on by a string. Oz was. And then in game 2, it's like, well, he just got crushed. So.
I wonder, remember SuperNova against MMA, or not MMA,
excuse me,
against Puzzle on this map, that really crazy Banshee tank Marine bunker push he was doing. If he were to just pull that off again, because, I mean, this is the map he did it on. If he were to do that again, can Oz execute perfectly like Puzzle did and stop it? Because you have to execute like just brilliantly to stop a push like that.
I feel like Oz is actually a player who's at his best when he's in complete control. Like he opens up with a crazy build and gives out false information and then transitions steadily. Whereas SuperNova's just kind of like a raw strength kind of guy. Does that make sense?
Interesting way to put it. Yeah, no, I guess you. Yeah, SuperNova definitely is raw strength. That guy actually has more skill than most StarCraft 2
if they had weapons like SuperNova would like not use weapons, he'd be like drunken boxer. I mean, I know Oz would be, but SuperNova would be like the guy who fights with a giant axe.
I think he would actually have 2 swords.
SuperNova would?
Maybe.
He'd be like really ripped, shirtless, and have 2 swords? Yeah.